Hey everyone, this is Bethany Hunt, and this is my presentation for Standard Number 7, Planning for Instruction. Standard Number 7 states, the teacher plans instruction that supports every student in meeting rigorous learning goals by drawing upon knowledge of content areas, curriculum, cross-disciplinary skills, and pedagogy, as well as knowledge of learners in the community context. My first classroom example comes from when I was working on my associate's degree. My previous college professor and advisor started her teaching career at a middle school in a low-income area. She said that before the year started, the administrators had a bus driver take all the new teachers on a route to show them how some of the students in the district lived. She said this was meant to show teachers that they need to be forgiving when a student does not show up with a pencil or something little such as that. She also said it helped her with planning her instruction because she knew that little resources were available at home, and she knew that using technology at home would likely be impossible for some of the students. So any work that required internet use would need to be completed during school hours. She mentioned that while she was on this trip, she saw some homes that had huge holes in the roof that were covered with tarps. There were other homes where goats and other farm-type animals were just strolling in and out the front door, and the floors looked like they were made of dirt that she could even see from just driving slowly by a house. She said it was really an eye-opening experience to see that not everyone is as fortunate as some of the others of us are. My second classroom example comes from when I was completing observations for my associate's degree. One of the elementary teachers I observed for a class assessed her students and put them in small groups based on their abilities and understanding of the current content they were looking over. Students who were gifted or advanced were given additional assignments that challenged them, which gave the teacher a little more time to circle the room and spend time instructing and assisting the students who needed a little extra help. After working with all the groups, it gave her a better idea of who needed further intervention. And I had a really hard time coming up with non-examples from my own school experience or from my observations. So my non-examples for this week are just what I have gathered after studying the standard. My first example of a non-example would be not planning or creating learning experiences or progressions that are linked to the learning objective or context standard, not planning learning progressions in a way that can be effectively taught by the teacher, and not making the content relevant to learners. And my second non-example is failing to formatively assess students to identify any that might need further support or differentiated instruction to challenge them, or not providing additional learning experiences that meet each student's individual learning needs and supports the progression of their learning.